will run, I will climb, I will soar. Hey guys, this is our first tutorial, and this tutorial we want to do getting started in HTML and writing a hello world program. I will be using the current version of HTML, which is HTML5, but don't worry, because there is also a documentation that I want you to comment you to go and look for the online documentation of history in HTML. So just an overview of it. The first person who invented is Tim Berners-Lee. He invented both WW and HTML. So take time and go through how HTML has been evolving. So some of the features of the older version have been reduced, as we shall see in the HTML elements and tags, but they are still being used. So it is wise that you go through how the technology has gone until you have reached HTML5. Remember, we are now 2022 and this one is just up to 2017. So what you need to get started in HTML, first of all, I want you to understand what is an HTML. It's just an acronym standing for Hypertext Markup Language. So the term hyper means more than. So it means it is a special type of text stored in a computer that will enable users to move from one text or document to another. So it is also the standard markup language for creating websites. So standard means it is worldwide known, or it is famous. You can apply any job in any company for any country or worldwide. So it's only describe the skeletal structure of a web page. So I've said that HTML is just text, so you are just allowed to type on the web for the first time. So there is no styling like giving animation, color. So you need another language you call CSS, so that it is completely impressive. CSS, which shall be done in the next tutorials, so you should not worry. We go step by step. So there's no special installation of IDEs like as in other languages like Java, C, families. So these ones are already in your browsers. So every computer at least must have a browser, be it Windows. Windows come with Internet Explorer, but now it is improved to Microsoft Edge. Other browsers like Firefox, Opera Mini, etc. So those browsers have their own inbuilt HTML, CSS, JavaScript languages. So it is absolutely very good to start with. So some of the text editors that you shall employ here are Notepad, the basic one, or the text edit come in Mac, and Notepad come with Windows, and we shall use one of the browsers. Otherwise, we have also advanced or professional editors which have their IDEs. IDEs means integrated development environments. So like the Notepad++ is an improved version of Notepad. The VS Codes, Web Builders, PHP Storms, Condex, Sublime Text. So as we advance in our tutorials, maybe in HTML we shall just use Notepad on behalf of beginners, but I will promote you to Notepad++ when you start CSS, and we shall use either of these text editors as we go from one stage to the next. So you will also take time and try to install one of them. If you have any difficulty in installing, kindly comment on the comment section below. I will make a special tutorial for you on the setup processes. So some of them are free and some of them need to be licensed to. So you have to pay something in dollars before you use. Okay, so you can see how the pictorial representation of HTML and CSS. So look at this building at the beginning of construction. It's just the skeleton way of it. So if you tell the civil engineers and the architecture involved in this work, so there is some of the decorations here, like lightings, the glasses. So that one can be a blueprint of CSS. It only decorates. If you have ever seen of skyscraper building, the way it is rotating 360 degrees, so that dynamic movement can be illustrated by the JavaScript. So JavaScript make this HTML and CSS things to be dynamic or live for the clients. So let us try to write a hello world program and see how it is very interesting. So in your computer, if you are on Windows, I'm using Windows, or if you are on Mac, so just click the start button or the Windows button and type Notepad or text bar in Mac. So Notepad. So you will see, open it. Now here you can even go to settings and try to change the theme, because I prefer dark theme for the purpose of the eyes, because a programmer will stay on the screen for a long time. So if you prefer white background, still you just go to settings and change the theme. So I will use the dark theme because we want to protect our eyes. So if you have opened the Notepad like that, go to File and click on Save As, or sometimes Command plus Shift plus S, Control plus Shift plus. So sometimes I'll be using those keyboard shortcuts, but you go to Save As. So your computer will tell you the file name, so you have to name it. So you can name it by the name of your choice, and it is not case sensitive. So let me, for example, name it Hello World, but also naming should be relevant to the program that is being done. So the important point here, after naming, make sure you add a dot or a full stop, so the extension. Then you write HTML. Also it is case insensitive, so you can even write in capital letters. Then down here, make sure that it is all files. So also look where you want to save. So in my folder, I will save it at the desktop here, but you can still create another folder and save it there. But remember how you are saving and where you are saving for the purpose of the next time. So before I click on the save button, I want you to be careful. At the left hand side of my hand, you will see something coming there, Hello World, and it has come with an icon of Chrome. So my default browser in my computer, the way I gave it in settings, it is Chrome. So it will also come with the icon of your default browser in your computer. So I will try to open with Chrome. So I just double click it and I'll give it time to open. So I really love browser because it has so many tools for debugging, as we shall see them later. So now you can see the term Hello World is on the tabs of the Chrome. So I've made sure that I've cascaded my windows. You cascade them very well, so that whatever you do on your editor will be reflected in the browser. So try to type anything in the text editor. So I hope you have cascaded the windows as I have done. So just try to write any text in the text editor. So assuming I'm writing Hello World. So after writing, make sure you go to File again and Save. This time round now we are using Save, but not Save As. Save, so that it will be updated in the browser. So when you come to the browser, click on this reload icon. So when you click, you will see the text that you have just written is being displayed in the browser. So this is very awesome. I hope you have enjoyed. So in the next tutorial, we shall give the structure and the elements in HTML.